Hey, what's up guys? It's Drew Bentley here with Learn Guitar with Drew. Today we're going to learn how to play Jack and Diane. But first, thank you for your support. Please hit that subscribe button down below and click that bell for notifications. Also, there's links down below for my websites and other guitar resources. Okay, let's go ahead and zoom in now and learn how to play this song. So it starts with an A chord to this E chord with an A in the bass, which is actually the 11 of the chord, but so it's called E over A. It's called a slash chord. It's an E with a slash. Back to A, back to E over A, and then this D chord, which we know is the triangle chord. So it sounds like this. 1, 2. Now, the next thing you have to do is you're going to palm mute with the palm of your hand touching where the string meets the bridge right here. And we're going to go. Okay, so that's. You notice there's a bit of a crescendo. It gets a little louder there. So all together we have. So it does that 4 times, and that's the intro. So during the verse, we're going to play these little triad shapes. This is a little A chord here, looks like that. And then we're going to catch this little finger note, which is the B on the 7th fret of the high E string with our pinky. So you strum down and you pick up. I call that a flaught it. And then this little triangle shape is just like a D, but 2 frets higher, which actually makes it an E. And then down to the D chord here, and back to E 2 frets higher. So you'll notice I play this little E form here to the D form, to another D form to the D form. So this is an A, an E, a D, and an E. So we have. Okay, so that's a little tricky with the chicka chicka wicky chickies going on. So basically it's down, up, chick, down. Then we're going to do a trill from our 2nd finger to our 4th finger back to our 2nd finger. Now it's kind of tricky because you have to hold the D chord down while you trill. And when you do the pull off, make sure you pull toward the floor to make it pronounced. And then down to this guy. This guy's chicka chicka. That's like down, chick, up. That's a technique in itself. So we have down, chick up, down, chick up, chicka. That's down, chick up, chicka. So we have. Let's back to this G sharp to A to G sharp there. So we have. So this guy here is an A chord, like the rock A chord, with a C sharp added to it, and then we're going to add our little finger up here across these 2 strings. It's actually the G form. So you can see that, if that makes sense, it's from the G form. 2 frets higher is an A. So I'll do this part very slowly. Jack and Diane, 2 Mexican kids growing up in the heartland. So that's that part. And then there's this little interlude, which is really cool. What we're going to do with the interlude is we're going to play this A chord, and then we're going to add this C form to the A chord that looks like this. So you can see it looks like a C chord. And that's 3 D4, 1 G2, 2 B3. So it's a little C form. The whole form you'd add your pinky, but we're not doing that right now. We're playing the string grouping of 5, 4, 3, 2. So this is. It's a very popular move. You're going to see this in like a billion songs to do that same thing. Same with this guy also, by the way. The string grouping here is 3, 2, 1. Anyway, so we have. We're going to slide the whole form and back down to this chord. Back to this chord, and then add this little finger up here in this note, which is F sharp, back to E again. That's the 9 of the chord. So the whole thing is A, D over A, slide up to E over A, D D over A, E over A with E add 9 over A, which is now getting to be really complex sounding. Back to the same two chords again. Now that same dum chikakata is omnipresent through this entire song. We have dum chikaka, so we have so if you looked at my right hand only, it'd be like so what I'm doing here is a separation of the low strings and the high strings, creating sort of like a drum set actually. If you think of this as the bass and this is the snare. I'll do it slowly. Down, down, up, chicka, down, up, chicka. That's the basic idea. It's down, up, chicka. Down, up, down. Back to the verse again. Sucking on chili dogs, side of taste of freeze. Now, at that point, we're going to play, oh yeah, life goes on. This is that little chorus part. It's the same chords. We have this E form to the C form of the A in the bass, to the C form of the A in the bass again. And this is an A chord and an E form. And then again with this guy. This guy's that little A form with this little guy up here at the top. That's actually a G form. So then we have back to the interlude again. So there's a distorted guitar happening in the background. This little guy here again. And again. So far we have the intro, we have the verse thing, and we have this interlude thing. So then there's a breakdown in the song. Gonna let it rock, that part. So it's done a cappella, but there actually are chords underneath it if we played them. Gonna let it rock, let it roll, up to that E chord there, and it goes back to A. Let the Bible bell come and save my soul. That's what D, G, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Hold on to 16 as long as you can. Back to this E chord again. A to D, E, A. So if you were playing this acoustically at a show by yourself, you might want to throw some chords in there. Gonna let it rock. So you want to throw those in the background unless you have like a track playing or something. So anyways, those chords again were this. Okay, and then we go back to that interlude thing again. Okay, so let's go back through our parts of the song one more time. The beginning of the song, we start with that interlude I just played. It's A, and then the E with the A in the bass. String grouping of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to A again, to E, and then to D, which is string groupings 4, 3, 2, 1. And then we have that same thing 4 times. The beginning of the verse is a string grouping of 3, 2, 1, just the top 3 strings, a little A form like this. We catch this note on the way back up, float it, this guy, to this guy, to this guy. And these are just little D forms. The little chickadee-dackata thing is really complicated in a way, but it's really kind of something you're going to use all the time. You'll see this in songs constantly. This is something you want to get under your belt. It's worth working on, this thing. Chick-chick-chick. It's chord, a chick chord. Down, a chick, up. It's that kind of like hand jive rhythm. Okay, so then we have that part. We go to this rock A form where you're barring your first finger, to the C form like this. That's an A chord, this is a D chord, that's an E chord, and this is the add 9. So all right, thank you so much for checking out the video. Please remember to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and leave a comment down below. I can't wait to see you at the next lesson.